our streams are we
My favorite thing about playing high school sports is definitely the community it builds.
It's taught me leadership, it's taught me resilience.
Many people might go on to not play collegiately, but they can take a lot of skills that they learn and use it in their professional life, in their future careers.
High school sports are worth protecting because it gives students an outlet to grow, to become a leader, to become what they want to be.
Petrosino on back, riding, he's trying to get the turn. Farquhar swings it back the other way. A 2-point reversal for Knolls.
He's gonna hold the back, and he gets the pin.
Gets the pin.
Knolls wins. Knolls wins on a pin at heavyweight.
Live from Morris Knolls High School. GardenStateHSWrestling.com presents the best in New Jersey high school wrestling, and tonight is one that will shake this building. Morris Hills, Morris Knolls, what more do you need to say? John Kovach, Thomas Farquhar with you. Thomas, it's already overwhelmingly loud in here. It's a huge gym. You've got packed student sections. Morris Knolls is all in white. Morris Hills all in black.
There is nowhere I'd rather be, John, right now.
No
Aside from maybe some family stuff, this is where I want to be. Big-time New Jersey high school dual meet. Rivalries, packed gym. It's been loud for the last 30 minutes in here. Coordinated well, big night, senior night. They had some recreation wrestling going on before. I think we are in for a treat this evening. And it's my first Hills versus Knolls match, and I could not be more excited.
My first was last year, where you just saw on that video that our tech director, Zach Komar, put together, how that one ended. Pin in the final match.
Came down to the end, and if I am correct, go ahead.
Yep. Morris Knolls comes in, they're 9-10. They are the reigning victors in this. Won it in the final bout. Lucas Nagua with the pin. 31-28 final. Knolls is led by Luke Shivas, a state qualifier, and he has won all 3 of his Morris Hills, Morris Knolls matches in his career. Tonight's his senior night. They just wrapped it up. No home court, home mat advantage, I guess you would say here.
Right.
The past 5 years, the away team has won. Tomorrow is the 6th anniversary of the last victory by a home team in this series. The Scarlet Knights of Morris Hills are led by MCT champions Josh Levin, Frank DiMarzio. They're coached by Brian Billette. And It's going to be. You can throw the records out.
You really can. Just showing that the visitor has won the last 5 meetings is pretty crazy for 2 teams that are this evenly matched. And it's about to get really loud in here because the Morris Knolls Golden Eagles are about to make their entrance. So get ready for some thunder coming up in a second here. But, yeah, we got some great individuals on both teams. We got 3 county champs are going to be on the mat tonight, a county second, and the lights are dimming. And get ready for some noise.
Make sure your seats are in the upright position and your seat belts are fastened because this is going to be good. By the way, why we don't have whoever sells the singlets to the fans as a sponsor escapes me, and it's something I'm going to work to fix. But where are these guys getting singlets to wear to the mat?
I always wonder that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Let's see, I'm going to stop by the mall and pick up a cheesesteak, and I'll grab my singlet and I'll put it on there. And
put it on.
I
totally agree. And so one of the keys tonight, John, before it gets thunderously loud in here, of course, in dual meets like this, teams evenly matched, is who's healthy, who's injury-free, who's got the next man ready to step up when someone is injured or sick. Because we all know teams are, as healthy as they can be for this time of year is what we often hear from coaches. It's been a long grind, getting ready to start state sectionals in a week or 2. But, yeah, one more stop along the way, this big-time rivalry, which I cannot wait for. Hills, I think you mentioned, Hills comes in 11-7, Knolls 9-10.
Yep.
I just think we got 2 evenly matched teams here.
Yeah, they're evenly matched teams. You look at the MCTs. They finished 4th and 5th.
Of course.
Of course they did, You had... You had Hills 4th. They had 150 points. Put it in perspective, Mount Olive won that with, I'll have to look it up. I have different notes, different places based on that preview clip that we did for the Unrivaled, which we are working to make a series where we look at the rivalries. We took a look at the 50th anniversary of the Milk Can game during football season.
And that's just the ovation for the visiting team, which is coming back out for a second time.
Yeah, I gotta wonder, is Morris Knolls warming up somewhere else? Because you can. I've been part of that in football. Wait a minute.
Here we go, sir. And they're coming out behind us.
They are coming out behind us, and here they are, and they're playing to the crowd.
I'm very interested to see what coach is going to make what moves. In dual meets like this, that all-important coin flip could be a deciding factor for sure. And as we've seen at other dual meets, John, as you know, sometimes senior night, aside from giving your seniors a little extra juice, so that seems to lift up the whole team.
Yes. Well, you don't want to let your seniors down.
Exactly.
And it's a motivator. I was an offensive lineman, and I was a big fan of Mike and Mike when they were on ESPN.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And they had Mark Schlereth on. And Mark Schlereth said, and I can totally grasp this type of thinking, and I think it's how, if you're an underclassman, you go into senior night. You're in the huddle, and you look to your left, and you look to your right, and you got it. And all right, who here am I comfortable letting down?
Letting down. That's a great point. I love that. And you do not want to let your seniors down. And Knolls has a few. I want to say 6 or 7 seniors. Don't quote me on the number, but they had a few seniors come out with their parents, which I thought was great. I've said it on other broadcasts. It's one of the great traditions in all of high school sports. Senior night, come out with your parents, flowers, pictures. I love it.
And we've had a number of senior nights tonight or this week, and we have had a number of sponsors make it possible for you to bring those to you. We're sponsored all season by Champion Athletes Sports Nutrition, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, Estabilt Wrestling Club, the Garden State Athletic Network, the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, Legal Bay, their lawsuit settlement funding, and Serenelli and Associates Accounting. Local sponsors tonight: Harmony Heating, Brick 46, SG Elite Auto, Hibernia Diner, Bell Shivas and Bell, Missy's Main Street Cafe, and 100% Chiropractic.
Well done getting all those in, John. Very impressive timing there. There's a lot.
Well, I've got one eye on the read, and I got one eye on that Morris Knolls huddle at the center of the mat, and hoping I can get it done. I am looking at Brian Bollett, and he is circle.
Hey, I brought my wife tonight, as did you.
Yes, we did.
I just walked back to my wife and said, hey, again, aside from family things, honey, there's nowhere I'd rather be than in this gym tonight. Nowhere.
They're actually doing the announcements right now of the NJSIAA code, which I'm certain will be flirted with tonight.
We sure will. And be very hard to hear. This announcer's going to have some lungs.
You have information on the officials.
I sure do. Of course, officials are near and dear to my heart, as you know. So we have official number 317 is Kyle Piazza. He has been an official, card official for 8 years. And his partner out there is going to be number 354, Chris Rebels. He has been carded for 12 years. So we have two very experienced officials on the mat. I feel like we're in good hands, but the key is they are going to have to take control of this early. In a match like this, you can't let things get out of hand. You can't let it get chippy early, because that could set the stage for the whole night.
Right, you got to call it tight from the outset.
You got to call it tight, and you got to let the coaches know, look, I'll listen to you to a point, but things can get out of hand really quick if you're going to ride me all night, come to the table, complain. That gets the crowd going. So you got to also let those coaches know there's a line. I'm not going to let you cross it tonight.
We had Parsippany at Par Hills last night, Donald J. Brower and I on that call, and we had one match where there were two slam calls, one each way.
In the same match. I've never seen that.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah, that's very unusual in the same match. It's almost like got him back for the first slam, maybe.
That's what I almost wondered. And just a great shot of the Morris Hills bench.
Yeah, I love how you picked up on Coach Billet's smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
As you were saying, I noticed the same thing. They're loving this as much as the kids are.
You do. You love it. You know, if you don't get into this,
No.
if you're a coach and you don't get into this, you're absolutely wasting your time.
I could not agree more.
You live for this stuff.
So I think they already brought out the barrier over there by the student section. You see they put the rope across
I think
because they're spilling near the floor here. The student section is totally overflowing. The Morris Knolls students are, basically a foot away from the mat on the far right corner there, and they're getting closer and closer by the minute, I feel. And they may get closer as the night goes on.
We're going to start at 106 pounds.
And Hills does have a hammer at 6 if he indeed goes 6 or they don't bump him up. Don Lombardi took a second in the county. So Morris Hills is coming out with a real solid guy at 106 if they keep him at 6 and don't bump him up to 13. There's always that chance. That'll depend on the coin flip, I'm sure, and if they have a backup 6-pounder that they feel can beat the Morris Knolls 6-pounder. We shall see.
And they're going to let it end at 285 like it did last year.
I think he said national anthem.
Yes.
I can't hear.
Yeah, we are going to do the national anthem now.
They were into the national anthem.
They were singing the national anthem. That was not an echo.
Here comes the all-important coin flip.
So again, tomorrow is the 6th anniversary of the last victory by a home team, February 7th of 2020, when Knolls had it here and won 33-18. 2021, that was the spring COVID season.
Okay. Yep.
At Hills, Knolls won 41-27. January 22 at Knolls, Hills wins 35-27. February 23 at Hills, Knolls wins 34-27. 24 at Knolls, Hills wins 40-25. And then last year, the 285 pin gives it to the Golden Eagles 31-28.
Yeah, the more I looked up and down these lineups, doing my research, I feel, again, 2 evenly matched teams. It's going to come down to who's healthy, who's got their hammers ready to go, and that the all-important bonus points in matches like this usually are the difference. You can split the bout 7-7. Whoever gets more bonus points, you're going to get the win, obviously.
And that's what Anthony Vasili said when I talked to him before the match. He is a little bit banged up. He's missing some guys who suffered season-ending injuries. He's got a couple out sick. He's hoping to get some bonus points early on because he knows that Hills at the middleweights can bring it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've had the discussion about the math of it. It doesn't take many matches if you win by bonus to kind of run up that score. So I have a feeling this might be Lombardi for Hills. Here we go.
Tom Lombardi for Morris Hills. Jaden Parrish from Morris Knolls.
Okay, Parrish looks a little outsized here is the first thing that the eye test tells me.
And a shot by Lombardi right off the bat. He's got 3. He was looking for a turn. He didn't get it. 10 seconds into the opening match. You got to think both teams are looking. Another takedown. Driving him over is Lombardi.
Lombardi looks tough. Real good first takedown. Nice lift there. You know what they're looking for in this match, John. And you know that Morris Knolls wrestler knows what his job is.
Parrish gets a 1-point neutral. And it's 3-1. 32 seconds in. Another shot by Lombardi. And we're in a scramble. Lombardi swings around. A second takedown, 6-1. We're only 45 seconds into this match.
Beautiful throw-by Lombardi there. Some will call it a shuck or a throw-by. That was nice. Now he's looking to lock up a cradle here, but Parrish is rightfully getting some hand control under there.
The Scarlet Knights in the white with red. The Golden Eagles in the green and gold.
Lombardi looking to work a near side arm bar there. He's got it reinforced, which means he has the hand with his right arm there, so it gives him some options. But Parrish is trying to not let that bar in because he knows if that gets sunk deep, that's trouble.
We're under 45 seconds to go in the first period, our first match at 100 and...
All right. Good limp arm by Parrish. Still in control. Lombardi is still in control. You'll see referee Piazza holding up the red armband indicating that Lombardi still had control. 19 seconds to go. So now if you're Lombardi, you want to just hold him down here. And I'm going to give Parrish credit. He kind of weathered the storm there a little bit, Parrish. I was thinking early fall, to be honest, after the first 10 seconds, but good job.
I didn't think he'd make it to a minute.
I didn't either. He's doing a nice job right now. He's definitely outgunned a little bit. Looks like he's outsized as well. I didn't see the weigh-in sheet, but my guess is Lombardi is a big 106-pounder. So now we'll see if Lombardi, did he come out too strong? Let's see if he slows down a little bit because he did come out hard. You always run into that that chance of coming out too strong, too hard, too hyped up, and then you start to see guys slow down in the second and third period. So conditioning will be a major factor here tonight, John. You got to control your emotions when you first get out there.
Well, you can go on adrenaline in a rivalry game, in a rivalry match. You can go on adrenaline, but you can't survive it.
And look at Parrish coming around behind, just like I was talking about. Good job by him. He's going to hang on to that leg. Looks like he's hanging on for dear life, and I don't blame him.
No points yet. Trying to get you to wait.
Look out, Bow Cradle here. I want to tuck that right shoulder if you can, if you're Parrish, and he does. Take down Lombardi.
Lombardi weighed in at 107.3.
He must have had a pound or two allowance. Did Parrish weigh in at 106?
107.8, believe it or not.
So they're getting a 2-pound allowance, so he's probably not cutting any weight because he is definitely a little undersized. As Lombardi looks for the tilt, I think we had a couple of one swipes, so he got nothing there.
9-1 the lead now for Lombardi. We're in the final minute of the second period. He's ridden this. It's been Parrish trying to defend himself and minimize the damage.
This is a precarious situation for him. He's got the bar reinforced, so he's got options. Nice job. Nice job breaking that grip underneath, limp arming out. Gets himself an escape. Really nice job. Nice dump by Lombardi. Belly down if you're Parrish.
Another three makes it 12-2. Coming up on 20 seconds to go in the second period.
Lombardi looking to his coach. Do you want me to cut him? Do you want me to ride him? The answer should be you want to ride him right here.
Try to turn him.
Watch his neck there a little bit. Good bridge. That should be another maybe 4.
Looking at the swipes. It is. And we are 1 point from a tech fall as we enter the third period. Believe there were 4 swipes there.
Should be 16-2.
Yeah, I believe it's 16-2 based on this. There it is, 16-2.
So 1 point gets the tech fall for Lombardi. And Parrish took top because they want to release him and not get in any trouble and only give up the tech. Just let him go, and now the match is over. Match should be over. That was the strategy right there. They did not want to give up 6.
It was weird, too, and I don't know that we got it because Parrish started to cut him, and then Parrish shot, and I could hear over everything Anthony Vasili and the coaches on the Knolls bench yelling no. Because Parrish did try to follow up that cut with a shot, and they called him off it.
Yeah, that absolutely was their strategy. You're taking top. Obviously, you give up an escape, match is over. I think that's a great job by the coaching staff. Great job by the wrestler paying attention, listening to his coaches. I think a little bit of I would call it a 1-point victory for Morris Knolls there. That could have easily have given up 6 in that match.
5-0 the lead for Morris Hills as we move on to 113.
And let's see if that 1 point comes back later in the match. Again, I'm seeing guys coming out really hard. A lot of adrenaline. I think we're going to have some fireworks in a lot of these matches late. When people get tired, they start getting sloppy.
Travis Dimmick for Morris Hills. He's on top in the red and white. Dominic Laterio, Morris Knolls. He is on the bottom right now, trailing 5-0, 36 seconds in.
And I think we're still 0-0 in the bout.
You're right. Yep. I looked at the wrong board.
No, you're
Thank
good.
you.
We're still neutral here. Dimmick is trying to circle.
Trying to get the hands locked underneath, too.
He should get his 3 here.
There it is.
Referee Rebels holds up 3 for Dimmick.
And he's working a turn here. He's got the shoulders exposed. Now he's got the leg and the headgear over the eyes of Laterio, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Good fight.
He gets back to his stomach, but he's given up 4. It's 8-0 now. 35 seconds to go.
Should be
first
7-0,
period.
but I will defer to the scoreboard.
I think it's 7-0.
Should be 7-0.
as well.
4-3. I didn't see any penalty points.
I didn't either. I think it's 7-0.
I think Zach's got it right. Oh, yep,
Me
they
too.
changed it.
Yep. Well,
Short time here.
so just reset the score. It's 5-0 team score
Yep.
in favor of Morris Hills. It's 7-0 in this match right now in favor of Travis Dimmick of Morris Hills as we go on to the second period at 113 pounds.
Knowles defers.
Dimmick takes neutral, and I can't blame him. Get a takedown early.
Yeah, he came out, looked the superior on his feet, so I would expect him to get another takedown here.
Laterio closes the distance. He gets yanked down by Dimmick. Dimmick tries to swing the hips now and finish this. What a backdrop with this pack.
It's amazing.
Fans. I mean,
It's amazing.
yeah, this is Vision Quest type stuff.
Dimmick looking to dig that crossface in, but Laterio is not letting go of that leg. I feel like the 3 is imminent. Dimmick's got that near ankle. He keeps lifting up on it. He let go of it now, but if he can lock a cradle up, that'll get him the 3, but he's not.
There he goes. Oh, I thought he had it there. I think he has to go near leg here.
He does. Lift on that near leg.
There's 3, and he's going to get swipes here, if not more. I saw 2 swipes. Think 3. 3 back points.
Should be 13-0.
13-0 is the score.
So he's a turn away from a tech fall. You don't want to give up 6 now.
He's got the turn, and they will let this play out.
If you're Laterio, you came this far.
He got 2, and that's a tech fall, 15-0, and a 10-0 lead for Morris Hills after 2 matches. Let's take a look at the replay.
And here you see Dimmick had the just pretty much rolled him right over his head there, had him in all sorts of trouble. So I think Morris Knolls fortunate not to give up 6 there, in my opinion.
I think Dimmick was hamstrung by the fact that he had such a big lead. He makes that turn with 10-0 or 10-3, and that finishes a pin.
Absolutely. So I got to be honest, I feel like Morris Hills has obviously come out really strong. They came out with 2 tech falls. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But I feel like we had some little minor victories here for Knowles, not giving up pins in those 2 matches.
Well, I think you're right.
I'm still in my mind saying almost 2 extra points for Knowles. I would have thought they would have both been falls. I think Hills was probably looking for falls there.
On to 120.
Got 2 very well-sized 120-pounders here. Both with similar body styles, and they both are not afraid to bang heads here, John. They came out.
Dominic Laterio for Morris Knolls and Jacob Soriano for Morris Hills.
Okay, both wrestlers holding center. First shot is by Soriano. Reshot by Laterio. They traded off shots nicely there. They each took a good shot, and now Laterio is back in. And looks like we might have some blood time here. Somebody's got blood. Blood time, Morris Hills.
Follow us on Legal Bay lawsuit funding. If you've got a settlement pending, they can help you out. Give them a call, 877-571-0405, Legal Bay lawsuit funding. Estabilt Wrestling Club, 7 Norwright Road, Hackettstown. You're not just built, you're Estabilt. They are turning out the best wrestlers at all levels, from youth through high school, competing in national tournaments. Estebilt Wrestling Club, 7 Allright Road, Hackettstown.
All right, blood time is stopped. That was on Morris Hills on Soriano. And we'll get back at it. Still 0-0. Some good action for a 0-0 match. They both exchanged shots, weren't able to finish. Terrio from Knowles was in on a shot when the blood stoppage happened. So let's see if he looks to go back to that same shot. Referee's making sure the mat is properly cleaned up. We don't want anybody slipping.
$10-0 the lead for Morris Hills.
Wrestlers have not taken their eyes off of each other for that last 30 seconds.
This is a stare down.
That was a bit of a stare down.
I don't think anybody blinked. And I don't think anybody's shy about
saying hello to each other.
Here.
Definitely not shy. These guys are going at it. Oh, that was a nice shot by Letterio. He went quick duck to the single. Let's see if he could finish.
And we're trying to get the names as accurately as we can. We are next to the scorer's table, but you can't hear anything.
It is just impossible to hear. But you know what? It's an okay problem to have. I'll take the wild, raucous Jim over us struggling to figure out the names.
We'll apologize in advance if anything is wrong.
Short time here. Probably going to get a stalemate. We do. Referee Piazza felt no one was going to get advance their position there. Stops it. 13 seconds to go. Still scoreless.
By the way, I think those Knowles singlets are black with green and gold trim.
Yeah, I would call that black.
So they're in black, and Hills is in the white with red. Very traditional looking, old school looking singlet.
And it looks like we're going to have more blood time for Soriano from Hills. And it was his choice. I didn't see what choice he took.
I think it's blood the other way. Yeah. Follow us on social media. On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X at GardenStateHSW. On Instagram at GardenStateHSWrestling. YouTube, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. That's also our web address. If you're on YouTube, throw us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe. Know what's coming up when, because we've got a lot of matches to announce coming up in the coming weeks as the postseason takes shape.
Soriano from Morris Hills is going to take neutral to start the second period.
Look at the picture with the wrestler and the crowd behind him, and
that's wonderful. I love it.
This is high school sports. And
another shot.
Aggressive shot by Letterio, just driving forward, throwing the hands, throwing the arms, sprawl by Soriano. He's trying to go tight waist and reach over the top. Letterio trying to drive through it.
He's going to want to try to pop his head and get his right arm out, and that should be it. He earned that takedown. He's been in a few times.
3-0, 33 seconds into the second period. That's the first lead for a Morris Knolls wrestler tonight. And we've got a blood stoppage with 1:17 left in the second period. So you want to get word out about your business, and you want to support high school sports, and you want to be part of programming that gets you a shot like a lone wrestler behind an absolutely rabid crowd in his home gym. Become a sponsor. You can go to the team page and click on your logo here. You can send an email to admin at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. And we will get back to you within 24 hours. We have some great deals going on right now where you can get on board for coverage that's going to get a lot of eyes on it and then ride it into next season. That is the home. What's interesting, the home team is in the black singlets.
Yeah.
Their student section's in white. The away team is in the white singlets, and their student section's in black. But I was at Ridge where the Red Devils wear green earlier this week. So
I think I was with you a couple weeks ago there.
Yeah, I've stopped trying to make sense of any of it.
So now Soriano from Hills had a bandage up his nose a little bit. You see he's mummied up a little bit. That is not comfortable. That does mess with your breathing. I will tell you that. And both these guys did come out hard. So I think the blood time might have done them both good in terms of regaining their composure and getting their win back, because they both came out really hard. But now it's just going to be a little harder for Soriano with his breathing. I've been there, wrapped around the head. It's not comfortable. Neutral
for Soriano with 30 seconds to go in the second period. We're at 120 pounds.
Soriano with a beautiful takedown.
And that kind of came out of nowhere, makes it 4-3.
That sure did.
But duck around.
Yep, went to single, switched off, lifted up, beautiful.
And now I think he's looking cradle. He's looking for a turn, but time's too short. On to the third, 4-3 in favor of Jacob Soriano. And we have
more blood
stoppage. Take a look at this replay of that last takedown.
Soriano there switches off. Boom, nice lift. Brought the hips to the party, as they say. Looked up to the ceiling. Textbook right there. And when he brought the man to the mat, sorry to interrupt you, John. I always say when you're finishing a takedown, you lift. Make sure your opponent hits the mat first. That's the proper technique.
That's what he did, and he also did it. He was off to the side of him. He was in control of the move. There's a difference between a takedown like that and a slam. That's how you do it.
It's a great point. That is exactly how you do it. He brought him down under control. So as we all know, and if you don't know, when you are the offensive wrestler working that takedown or mat returning your opponent, it is just simply your responsibility to bring him down safely. That's all there is to it.
Safely, but with authority.
With authority. One of my favorite expressions.
I want to get royalties on that.
Safely.
And they are adding to the tape here on this Hannibal Lecter look.
They sure are.
I cannot imagine. He's got 2 more minutes to wrestle, and I cannot imagine what it's like trying to breathe right now for Jacob Soriano, Morris Hills. Laterio shoots a single, but it's Soriano trying to work a turn, and he may have him exposed enough to do it.
Got that near leg secured. That's what's helping him right there.
Soriano trying to turn. It is the leg that was keeping Laterio upright. And now another 3 points and another blood stoppage.
Should be 7-3 would be my guess, and it is. Okay. Thought they had it wrong before.
The Harrington Companies. You got an old house. You want to tear it down. Do something different with property. Harrington Recycling, demolition and recycling. All right, now I got an empty lot because Harrington came and tore my stuff down. So I'm going to call W.J. Harrington and Sons, and they're going to build me a nice house or an office, depending what you got, whatever. They're going to build you something. But now my grounds are a mess because we tore everything up, and then we had heavy equipment on it building it. So we're going to call Hoffman Supply Home and Garden Center, and it's going to look immaculate. And in dealing with one company, the Harrington Companies, I've gone from old to new, and it looks great. The Harrington Companies, big supporters of local youth and high school sports, and GardenStateHSWrestling.com.
That was a pretty flawless read right there. I think Zach, that put a smile on Zach's face how flawless you did that.
Not the Don Brower read.
You're a pretty close second, that is for sure.
Yeah, but that's everything, often imitated, never duplicated.
Never duplicated. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So Soriano, they continue to work on Soriano, trying to get that blood stopped from the nose.
Now,
What's happening is the bandage keeps coming down.
Yeah.
He's all sweaty. He's trying to keep that on there.
I don't know if it's the PA system or this portable speaker that the student section has, cranking out the EDM.
I wonder.
7-3, the lead for Jacob Soriano of Morris Hills. 7-4 after a neutral by Laterio. 10-0 the match lead.
And let's see what Laterio's go-to shot is here. He's down 3. He's going to have to make something happen. Plenty of time right now. I'd like to see him push the pace.
Coming up on 1 minute to go in regulation. 7-4 in favor of Soriano. A shot by Laterio.
Soriano just wants to defend here. Near the out of bounds. Don't give anything up. Keeping his toe in. That's a time waster, and he knows it. If you're Laterio, you want to get a fresh start.
That's heads-up wrestling.
Soriano knew it. Kept that toe in. Let that clock keep going. Very savvy.
Gets a stalemate with 43 seconds to go.
And these guys are, like you said, not afraid to bang heads in there.
It's like watching 2 deer fight in the woods.
Good shot by Laterio, but he momentarily paused.
Yeah.
High crotch, he pauses.
If he kept the legs moving through it and kept the momentum, pulling the leg in while you're driving forward, he's going to do something.
This is where he got in trouble before, and he does again.
And another 3 makes it 10-4 with 12 seconds to go. Jacob Soriano closing in on this decision. And the Morris Hills bench absolutely jacked.
And Coach Billette is fired up. $13-0, and I gotta think that was and they are mobbing Jacob Soriano as he makes his way back. I feel like that was a big win right there.
Hopping. I think that was one they didn't expect. And now Coach Billette huddling with his team as we move on to 126. I mean, Soriano wrestling through that mummification that he went through.
Exactly. He ended up with a mask on at the end over the tape.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine how uncomfortable that was. We're underway at 126, confirming the names.
Morris Knolls got in on a good shot, defended well by the Hills wrestler, and they go out of bounds, and we get a stall call on Knolls.
Should be just a warning this first time.
Yep. It was a good shot by Knolls. Let's see if he goes back to it. He did.
Long time.
He had it up, too.
I mean, I can't believe it. We're 30 seconds into this first period. He held that leg up that entire time. He got a good.
Another good shot. He should be able to finish this.
There's 3 for Vincent DeSoma of Morris Knolls. He is up against Andrew Gonzalez Carella of Bulls. We're at 126. 2-point reversal. Makes it 5.
He's got him on his back here. And he's got Gonzalez in trouble. Fought well.
Gonzalez rolled through it. Coming up on 45 seconds to go in the first period.
Running a bar here. This is tight. This should do it. Oh, beautiful.
DeSoma with the pin. 120 to time it a fall. And with that one pin, Vincent DeSoma has cut the Morris Hills lead nearly in half.
Bonus points, John.
13-6 now.
We talked about bonus points. Watch him run this bar, runs around the head just like he's supposed to do. Keeps the far wrist. That is the key. Then he switches off behind the shoulder. Beautiful job. Ran it just the way he was supposed to.
Just a textbook armbar turn.
Textbook armbar turn, run around the head. Real nice job. He was really comfortable in that position.
But that just changes this match.
It absolutely does.
Absolutely changes the team's. It was 13-0, and it was Morris Hills comfortably in control. And now you've had a pin. And that was an amped up Morris Hills side coming off of the 120 bout.
Okay, now we're at 132, John. Let's see if we have 11. 11 from Hills is a county champ. Let's see who they're putting out. Caution red. Hills wrestler is ready to get at it before the referee even blew the whistle. Let's see who we got.
I believe it is Levin.
Well, whoever it might be, just going to be easy here.
No takedown and a nice turn.
Nicely defended by Knolls.
So this is Grady Jackson for Knolls and Josh Levin, the county champ at this weight for Hills. Levin in the white, and he's on top, and he's got Jackson in trouble.
Good fight. Looks like 2 back points.
5-0 to score in favor of Levin right now. 5-1 after the neutral.
Yeah, he's going to look to build his lead, I'm sure. He's come out really aggressive. I feel he feels superior on his feet. Let's see if he can build up his lead in this first period. But good job by Jackson there fighting, because he was in all sorts of trouble there, and he is again.
Levin drives through, gets the 3-point takedown. Had the shoulders exposed for a second, but Jackson turned to his left. And now it's Levin on the back. He has an 8-1 lead. Levin in the white and red.
He's got the arm across the back, hammerlock position. Now he's going to want to try to go near side and thread it behind, and he does. And he's got the head, and I don't think Jackson is getting out of this.
And the pin to Josh Levin at 1 minute and 28 seconds.
And Levin gets that 6 right back for Morris Hills. You were hoping that pin would have been some momentum. So Levin here threads the needle. Then he around the head, elbow behind the head. There was just no way out of that. Call it a cow catcher, cement mix, arm around the back, over the head. You're not getting out of there. (19-6), John. Let's see what Knolls can do to start cutting into this lead.
Each time you think a team is doing something that's going to build momentum they can carry, there's a response.
There's a response.
You had the Soriano win, and that lasts for less than a period. Then you had Knolls with the pin here, cuts the lead in half.
And then right back came 11 with his.
Andrew Mucci for Hills. He is in the white and red. Nathan Gomes for Knolls. He is in the black with green and gold. And again, the road team has won the last 5 of these inter-district meetings.
That's amazing. It really is.
Tomorrow, the 6th anniversary of the last win by a home team in this series, which is mind-boggling.
Mucci has the near side Turk. If he spikes that leg there, which he is, he should get some swipes here. This is tight.
It's not just sliding, it's done.
That was tight.
He got out of it. Should be 4 back breaks.
Still got the leg between the legs. Got the hip turn, so he can get more here. Now he's able to get the leg out.
7-0. 19-6 the team score for Hills. Shockingly, the visitor ahead in this.
Shockingly,
in this
John.
Rivalry. Did not see that coming.
Under 20 seconds here. Let's see if Mucci is looking for another turn on Gomez. I don't think so. Probably going to finish this period 7-0 is my guess. But again, these Hills guys are coming out strong.
Gomes powered to his feet, but it was too late to do anything with it. And now a discussion between the officials.
I think Coach Billette has a question about back points that were awarded. I think he's checking the score. He's asking the assistant official to check that score.
All right, it is 7-0. There was.
All I saw was a takedown and 4 backs.
That's all I saw.
Unless we missed something. Let's see if we missed something. I don't think so.
I think it is correct. I think it is. I'm not. We got a thumbs up from Zach.
Zach's got 7-0. I'm going with 7-0.
That's all I saw. And believe me, I've always got one eye on the lead official's hand.
Absolutely. I believe Knolls took neutral here.
I would agree.
I think they did. I was looking away. I was looking at what was going on at the head
they
table.
got to make up 7 quick. So
They sure do.
19-6 the team score in favor of Morris Hills. 7-0. Andrew Mucci of Morris Hills in the white and red leads Nathan Gomes of Morris Knolls in the black with green and gold.
And the deeper we go into these bouts, the more as a coach, you got to remind your guys to just stay composed. Don't go out too hard. Oh, he's got a bow cradle locked up. Mucci's got a cradle locked up.
It's getting swipes, but I don't think it's going to end at that. Now he's in a bridge.
Yeah, he's going to want to throw his hips over and settle his hips.
Kind of like that.
A little more.
Yeah.
A little more.
There cannot be a ton of room between the shoulder blades and the mat right now.
I think that might be it. I got a little window into there. Referee Rebels is all over it. Sometimes it's hard to see in there.
Gomes is holding
There it is. Yeah,
he
he was full. He was packed.
But at 3 minutes and 22 seconds, Andrew Mucci with the pin to make it 25-6.
And we're approaching halfway here. 7th bout coming up, I believe. Yep.
The Morris Hills student section bouncing and dancing.
So far, so good for Hills, that's for sure.
144 pounds on the mat.
Let's see who we have. I believe this is one of the Knolls seniors. I just think I remember him being honored. And Hills locks up had a cradle locked up there for a second. He's going to get 3.
18 seconds the time of the takedown. And Hills is starting fast on all of these. It's Ethan Smolinski for Morris Hills. He's in the red and white. Samuel Allen for Morris Knolls, who just pulled a 2-point reversal.
Nicely
and we've got
done.
An injury.
Nicely done. 2-point reversal. Gets him right back in this match.
And that was a quick whistle for an injury.
I think Smolinski actually yelled out, so the ref stopped it right away.
Good stoppage.
Yeah, if you have no choices, or if the wrestler yells out, something's wrong, you're stopping it.
And if you think you're interested in becoming a wrestling official, and it doesn't matter if you wrestled or not, if you're just a fan, if you're a former wrestler, a former coach, what have you, the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association is looking for officials. You can scan the QR code on your screen and get information on joining the top Wrestling Officials Association in the United States. Looks like it may have been a cramp, which I
was about to say, I think he had a calf cramp up.
I think you could see it actually when we were looking on. They start referee's position. Smolinski, who's in the white with a 3-2 lead over Samuel Allen of Knolls. Allen had just turned a reversal when we had that injury stoppage.
Smolinski gets the point.
4-2 in favor of Smolinski in the white and red. 1 minute to go in the first period at 144 pounds. And Smolinski, nice job
He's going to come out on top. Ooh, good job by Allen defending.
Allen rolled through that, and I don't know how.
He's trying to step over. Toe is still in, so we're going to keep wrestling. As long as that one toe is in, good job by referee Piazza.
I would have let that keep going. So I wanted to see where
that was going, too.
I wanted to see where that. I was really disappointed that they were out of the circle.
That was a good scramble.
And I got it because he did everything. Smolinski did everything right. He had the leg in, had the feet moving, short steps, drove through him.
He did. Just defended well by Allen. Allen tried to step over a couple times. That might be something to look for later in the match. If Smolinski takes a lazy shot, there's a chance he'll get stepped over and put on his back. Just something to keep an eye out. Conditioning would decide if that happens or not. Good low shot, timed well by Allen. Short time, let's see if he can finish here. He timed that step beautifully.
Takes him over the top.
Short time here, John.
4 seconds. Can he turn his shoulders?
He's got to step over that back leg.
He didn't finish the takedown.
Did not. Smolinski held on to that leg. So if you're Allen, you want to circle back. Easier said than done, of course. If you could spike that near ankle and put the crossface in, they will give you the 3 regardless of if your opponent has your leg or not. But he was just unable to spike that ankle because, of course, Smolinski knows he's trying to spike that ankle.
They will start referee's position. Smolinski on bottom.
Trying to lift him here. Watch
Allen
those hands.
on top.
Referee Rebels was looking to see if that class, but he did let go.
For that.
Big step
right
up
in
here.
Front of us, and they're out of bounds. 17 seconds into the second period at 144 pounds.
Allen's pretty solid on top. He's been riding well.
Yes, he has. This is one of those matches where Allen's done everything well but score.
Very even, these two guys, but yet 4-2 for Smolinski.
Another good ride out of referee's position for Allen. Cuts him, makes it 5-2 in favor of Smolinski in the red and white.
Yep, Smolinski with the takedown and 2 escapes, and Allen's got the 2 from the reversal earlier, right before that cramp happened for Smolinski. Smolinski has slowed down a little bit. He came out really hard. He's slowed down considerably, actually. Let's see who's got what left in the gas tank here.
Nice shot there.
Same position as
by
before.
Allen. He's trying. This is the takedown he couldn't
Spike,
finish.
that's exactly right. That's the one he didn't finish before.
And he still has now 56 seconds to go. He cuts him. 6-5 in favor of Smolinski. We were tied for a second.
6-5, yep. Now, good call by you. That was exactly the same shot, same finish, same everything. He was able to finish it this time. Had time, ran around the back, kept those feet moving.
Do you think he wanted to keep it on the ground and try to get a turn out of that? Or do you think he's content with the neutral and get another takedown?
I sense he's content with the neutral just because he did spend a lot of time on top and he really never came close to a turn.
True.
So I think he's more comfortable on his feet. He feels like he can score on his feet. And again, I feel like Smolinski is slowing down a little bit, but we'll see. Maybe he's just gathering himself. We still got plenty of time.
He tried a shot there, but never really got his arms cleanly around.
Don't want to give this up here. Short time.
Now Allen's in danger here. He's going to give up the take. No. Time runs out.
I say no takedown. Referees looking at each other, talking about it. I agree with that call.
No takedown. No. Buzzer hit.
He didn't spike that far ankle.
Same situation. It's the same situation.
Same exact one.
The other period.
Yep. Good call by Piazza and Rebels, and I love how they're communicating. It's very important as officials out there to communicate, be comfortable with your partner. You know he's got your back. As soon as you're not sure of anything, you just know, just like when we announce, we kind of give each other the look. You know what that means sometimes.
Yep.
Same thing with officials. You're about to hold a 2 up, a 3. You kind of peek over at your partner. He knows you're looking for his opinion.
Looking to see who's going to win the performance trophies and medals hammer in a match tonight. We gave out a couple of them at Par Hills and a couple of them when you and I were together the other night. Anything you need, trophies, medals, plaques, performance can help you out. And Zach, I'm going to try to do a full read of all of them after this match.
Smolinski's looking cradle.
I can't be comfortable getting this done and getting out of here.
I wouldn't blame him either.
Yeah, because you know that cramp is that they don't go away that quick. It's stretched enough that he can operate, but I think there's generally a reminder behind.
Yeah, so now if you're Allen, you've felt it. You feel that crossface coming in, and the way he's draping his body, you know he wants to put a cradle on. Then now he does throw the far leg in. But he's got to be smart down there.
What's Allen do here? Does he try to get up and peel it off? Or does he try to work some kind of switch?
Two schools of thought there.
Impossible.
I would try to do what he just did. It was not going anywhere. Let's get a stalemate. That's the best you could hope for, because if you do come up, that gives your opponent on top the leverage to start running a power half. So I think that's the best outcome for Allen right there. Stalemate, let's get back to the middle. But now you know a leg is coming in. You want to explode up, not go to a hip.
And that's the thing, is he didn't explode up. He ended
Did
up
not.
down, and it was a nice job of using leg over leg by Ethan Smolinski of Morris Hills, who has a 6'5" lead with a minute to go in regulation here at 144 pounds.
And Allen has shown some explosiveness, so I am shocked that he did not fire up right to his feet.
I don't know if Smolinski was just that much quicker off
Maybe.
the whistle. And now he tried, it looked like a second ago, like he was trying to power up, and he couldn't do it. But Smolinski is doing a great job.
He's got a bar in.
Using his legs to keep Allen on the mat.
You know, if you're Allen, you got to dig deep here. Get your head up and get to your feet.
Inside 30 seconds in regulation. It's 6-5 in favor of Smolinski of Morris Hills, who is on top and has a bar in.
Allen, you got to get to your feet if you want to make this get this into overtime.
He got his lower body out, but then they're out of bounds. He's still going to be on bottom at the restart.
Coach is telling him, you got to fire up. Just up and out. Beat the whistle. You haven't had any cautions yet. Just go for it. Right to your feet.
Doesn't get there. Gets torqued down to the mat by Smolinski. Inside 10 seconds. Inside 5.
Nice tight waist by Smolinski. That's going to do it.
He's going to ride it out and win the decision.
And he shushes the Morris Knolls crowd, both figuratively and literally. It's a good win there.
6-5 decision for Ethan Smolinski of Morris Hills.
And that's 3 straight.
And a 28-6. So tonight's Morris Hills Morris Knolls match brought to you by Harmony Heating, Brick 46, SG Elite Auto, Hibernia Diner, Bell Shivers and Bell, Missy's Main Street Cafe, and 100% Chiropractic. Our coverage all season brought to you by Champion Athletes Sports Nutrition, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, Estevilt Wrestling Club, Garden State Athletic Network, New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, Legal Bay, and Serenelli and Associates Accounting.
And here we go at 150 pounds.
Sean Morris in the black for Morris Knolls. Victor Gallardo in the white and red for Morris Hills. Hills with a 28-6 lead over their hosts.
We're at the halfway point of this duel, John. Needless to say, but I'll say it anyway. Knolls got to start getting busy or getting some bonus points.
But they have limited the decisions to 3-point
They have. There was a couple there where they did save some points. So let's see what they got up top.
And keep in mind that this started with 2 tech falls.
Correct.
Where it was 5 instead of 6. Do those points figure in at the end? Now, right now, there's no reason to think it's going to go any way than the last 5 editions of these have gone.
Correct.
With the road team driving the 2 miles back home with the trophy.
Yeah, we can be selfish and hope that those 2 points matter at the end, because that means we got a close duel that comes down to the last few bouts.
Here we're at 150. Sean Morris and Knolls in the black. Victor Gallardo, Morris Hills in the red. They're locked up with 40 seconds to go in this first period.
Good shot.
Shot, and he swings his hips and finishes the takedown. Gallardo up 3-0, right at the 30-second mark, almost like he timed it.
That was beautifully done. Just trying to pop that arm out there.
Trying to wrench him over. 15 seconds to go in the period.
Be real big if Morris can get an escape here. Short time scoring. He could use that one. Want to get to your feet.
Tough for him to get it, though. Oh, he did get to his feet. Can he peel it off? No.
Good job by Gallardo.
3-0 in favor of Victor Gallardo of Morris Hills after one period at 150 pounds.
So we got Morris out there from Morris Knolls wrestling Morris Hills. We got a lot of Morrises going on.
So it's him Knolls and him Hills. And does he say it's me Knolls?
Me Knolls?
I go to me Knolls.
Me Knolls.
I go to me Knolls.
And looks like Gallardo chose defense, start the second period.
He's trying to switch, but all over his back is Morris, an escape, and Gallardo increases his lead to 4-0.
Morris was looking cradle there right off the bat.
He
Let's see if that comes back
didn't want
later.
to let him up.
No, he did not. So it was a good escape for Gallardo because it looked like Morris wanted to ride. Definitely did not intentionally release him. You want to circle in if you're Morris here. You're going to get hit for stalling, which he does.
Just the warning this time. Just not cool from the official.
Okay, Morris needs to get back in this match here. What's your go-to shot to get yourself back in this match? You're down 4-0. And the Hills crowd has definitely, they got a lot more to cheer about to this point. This Morris Knolls crowd is just looking for a reason to erupt, John.
I think that's true. I think they need to show their wrestlers that they're behind them. That, you guys are down, but we're still here behind you. And maybe try to light a fire under them if you're Knolls.
Start
Hills,
getting.
It's easy to cheer right now.
Of course.
And I understand it. And absolutely make the most of it.
Yeah, Knolls needs to start getting a little rowdy. They're waiting for something to happen.
Right. We're breaking down crowd noise.
We're not going to get many better
do not get
nights of crowd
like
noise.
that most places.
Breaking down the crowd's approach to how they can impact the duel. But man, how many times do we get to see a scene like this? It's just wonderful. I love it.
Do you get the telestrator up? Zach, you get the telestrator going? I'd like to draw some things.
Now that would be cool.
That's it for two periods. 4-0 for Gallardo in what's been a tight match.
So Green should choose bottom.
Would have been nice to know that to fall.
So Morris takes down. Needless to say, we need a quick escape here. We need to fire up to our feet. Then it's a takedown to tie the match.
Yep. Gallardo's going to try to keep him down.
Good job
and
there.
Forces him down, trips him with the foot. Tight waist. Trying to set up an armbar. He's got the wrist. He's trying to bar the arm. Now he's working cradle.
Trying to go far arm. Looks like he wants to work twister, working around the head. If you're Morris, you want to shoulder down on that right side. And then the transition there is cradle if you're Gallardo.
Oh, powering through that.
Nice job there. Get your one.
Morris.
Get your one first. There you go.
4-1, 125 to go in regulation. We're at 150 pounds.
Gallardo staying aggressive. Well done by him. Not sitting on his lead. Gets right back at it.
7-1 now.
And he's rewarded. Now they're thinking major. I might let him go again.
I would cut him.
I would cut him.
If he cuts him, he gets the takedown. He wins a major.
Let's see what Coach Brian Billette is doing. He's talking to him. Looks like he's going to ride him.
I would almost concede the neutral here.
I would too. He's looked much stronger on his feet. He looks like he's wearing Morris out a little bit here, so I would let him go.
Maybe they're thinking 6 the way he's working this.
All right, there you go.
All right, there you go. There's the cut. It's 7-2. Under 45 seconds to go in regulation.
Takedown and a ride for the major for Gallardo from Hills. See if that's what he's planning. He's backing up a little bit now. Both wrestlers up a little high. That's usually an indication of we got 2 tired guys out there.
25 seconds to go in regulation. Gallardo in the white and red of Morris Hills gets hit with a stall warning at 20 seconds. And the referee telling these guys they got to work, and he's put the whistle in his mouth.
We're going to run out of time here. It's going to be another victory.
Out of bounds
for
right
Hills
in front
here.
Of us. And there's a point.
Stall point for Morris, but we're
Makes
too
it
little, too late.
7-3.
Gallardo can run all he wants now. He can get on his bicycle, no problem. And he gets another takedown.
It's going to be a 10-3 decision by my count. That's what Zach is showing.
If it wasn't for that last stall call, it would have been a major.
Yeah.
That's how tight it can be.
Serenelli and Associates, you go to the mailbox every day, and there's another form you got to deal with for your income taxes. These guys can help you out. Serenelli and Associates, accounting, tax, consulting. SerenelliCPA.com, 973-927-3300. 157 up next.
And that's 4 straight for Morris Hills. 4 straight. It's been all Morris Hills up to this point. Let's see if Knolls can get this turned around.
Hold on a second. There's been a team point taken away for misconduct. The officials came over. I think it's got to be Hills.
5, 10,
Add that
13, 19, 25, 20. Should be 31, so they had a team point deducted.
A team point deducted from Morris Hills for misconduct at the end of the 150-pound match.
I did not see what the cause of that was. We'll have to find out a little later.
There was a little like a step over at the end, but I thought that was just a factor of them being tangled up. So now we're at 157. The Knolls singlet has a green, a little more green and gold on it.
And to this point, John, Knolls has won 1 bout. It is time to get busy.
Yeah, this has been all Hills tonight.
6. Counting this bout, we got 6 to go, so we just reached the halfway point. Definitely not insurmountable, but we got a cradle locked up from the Hills wrestler. Still nobody's control.
1:10 to go in the first period. We're at 157. It's Muhammad Abdelhabi from Morris Knolls and Alexander Casarubias from Morris Hills. And it's Casarubias working the tight waist and trying to get a turn here. Turning away
Probably
from
got some backs there. That's 4.
Got 4. Going to make it 7-0. And he's trying to finish this quick. Is Casarubias.
See if he goes back to that cradle that he was trying at first before he put that tilt on. Right leg in.
(30-6). It was 31 for a second before Morris Hills got hit with a 1 team point penalty.
And we got a
Clasped
clasp.
Hands and a technical violation and a point to Knolls, to Abdelhadi. And that makes it 9-1 in favor of Casarubias. Casarubias worked a tight waist and a quick turn. And
yep. Nice tilt here, loaded him up nicely. It should be 4 more, right at the buzzer too.
4 at the buzzer for Casarubias, and he has a 13-1 lead after 2 minutes.
So you put the jacket on, I saw. Are you regretting that? Because I'm starting to heat up a little bit here.
Get hot, yeah. I was chilly. I put the jacket on. It's about to come off.
Ooh.
Casarubias tried
a little
to
sloppy
work from the top, and I think he lost control of this.
Yeah, he went for that roll through tilt and kind of lost the handle a little bit. That was a precarious situation for a moment. He's going to try it again here, it looks like.
But Abdelhadi has to know it's coming and be prepared to do something like he did there to counter.
Here he goes again. That's his bread and butter. He's done it. Third time he's done it. Tech fall.
4 back points and a tech fall makes it 35-6 in favor of Morris Hills. And they're getting the crowd fired up. The referees are watching that too.
They are.
Referees are watching the Hills wrestlers.
Now the Hills crowd is starting
The Who's Your Daddy chant.
Who's Your Daddy chant, trying to rub it in just a little bit. They got a big lead right now, 35-6.
Keep in mind, for 5 years, victory has alternated between the two schools.
Yep. Now let's see. All right, now they're going to throw another singlet in there just to confuse us more. Now we got 2 black singlets out there.
Yep, we've got 165 pounds. It's Tyler Cott for Morris Knolls and Hudson Smith of Morris Hills. I'll go with the headgear. Cott in the white headgear and Smith in the, looks like, red headgear.
All right, let's see if Cott can make something happen here for Knolls and get them on the board.
35-6, the lead by Morris Hills becoming insurmountable.
We're approaching it.
And driving through on the single
Big
leg
step there.
is Hudson Smith. He got 3.
And Hills just continues to be the aggressors right out of the gate. They are just constantly scoring first and pushing the pace.
Now, they lost last year on a pin at 285 pounds in their gym. That was their match to win.
Wow.
You gotta, I'm starting to wonder, have they carried that for a year, waiting to get? And there's a switch, and it's Cott on top now. He gets a 3-point takedown. And with his neutral of 4-3 lead inside 30 seconds, he's trying to work a turn.
He's going twister now. He's got him on his back, had him on his back. Now this is tight. He should get this. Wants to sink his hip down a little bit. Sink your hip down.
15 seconds.
There it is. There's a pin. That's what they needed.
Fall comes at 151. And how many matches did Morris Hills win before that? Oh, wait a minute. What's...
They had 5 in a row.
Something's going on.
I think we're going to have another team point here.
So that made it 35-12, and somebody came out of the crowd, we believe. And it's now a misconduct penalty against Morris Knolls. It's 35-11.
So they've each been penalized a team point here.
Use your heads.
So that breaks a 5-match win streak by the Hills wrestlers. That big pin there by Cott from Knolls.
Here we go. Luke Shivas for Morris Knolls.
If this is Shivas, Shivas is a county champ, I believe. It's one of your hammers.
Jordan Medina from Hills. Luke Shivas from Knolls. Shivas is 3-0 in matches against Morris Knolls.
Good shot by him there. Defended well by Medina. I'm not sure how we're going to say. How are you going to say that? Medina or Medina?
Medina.
We're going to go with Medina. All right. Chivas looking cow catcher here, and he steps over. He's got Medina in all sorts of trouble. He did. Should be 3-2.
There's 3, there's 2, 5-0 the lead, and we're just past the 1 minute mark.
The Knolls students pleading with him. Everyone's looking for 6 here, that's for sure.
Chivas trying to work a turn here right on the edge of the circle. Coming up on 30 seconds to go in the first period at 175.
Probably a stalemate is a good call there by referee Piazza.
Yeah, it wasn't going anywhere. Nothing was happening out of that for anybody.
No. Got that bar. He's running it nice. He's going to hop over there. He did lose the arms. He's going to go over the head now.
Yeah, he's got to reestablish control here.
Nice job by Medina.
Run out of time. Luke Chivas with a 5-0 lead at 175 pounds after 1 period. His Morris Knolls Golden Eagles trailing Morris Hills 35-11 in what's been a dominant night for the Scarlet Knights.
Absolutely has. And Medina's going to let Chivas up, give him the 1, go on his feet.
Makes it 6-0.
Good shot. Face up, last double. Well done by Chivas.
Another 3.
Beautiful technique there.
9-0. And he's just trying to finish driving through this. Climbs to the back.
Solid crossface thrown in there. He's looking cradle now.
That crossface means business.
Now he wants to come back and get the bottom knee in the ribs, and that should do it. There is a big 6 for Chivas.
43 seconds into the second period. So 2:43 the time of the fall. Luke Chivas with the win, 35-17. We still have 3 matches to go.
We still got 3 to go.
So if Knolls pins out, we're at 35-35.
We'd be tied.
If nobody else interferes from the stands.
That's correct. No more team points.
We could hold that.
But I do believe Hills still has a hammer lurking somewhere. We shall find out.
Anthony Wagner from Morris Knolls. He's in the dark singlet. Tyler DeSanto of Morris Hills. He is in the white and red, 190 pounds, 35-17, the lead for Morris Hills.
I was expecting to see DiMarzio there from Hills
Maybe
at 90. They
up.
may be bumping him, or let's see if he is in the lineup tonight. We don't know anything about that, but we shall see. He may be ready to bump up to 215.
DeSanto early on has a leg, hasn't gotten a takedown yet.
Want to get your hips up. Still neutral. Let's see if Wagner can get something going here.
This is the kind of quality information we get from Zach Omar, Thomas.
Lay it on me.
He just told me that Knolls needs to pin out to win.
He's not the best in the business for no reason.
He really isn't.
Proves it right there.
By the way, that would only tie it.
Unless we get another team point.
Unless there's another team point deducted by somebody, which is the wild card we didn't expect tonight. And now it's DeSanto with the single, no takedown. Back to their
heads
feet.
up.
Whoa! By the way, DeSanto is in the mask.
hate that mask. I have nightmares about wearing that mask.
Can't imagine.
I wore it for half a season. I wanted to burn it when I was done.
And just the angle I had as they restarted in neutral. There's a gap.
There's a gap.
There's
yeah.
a gap between your. Oh my God.
Oh, there's a cradle locked up. There was.
DeSanto gets 3. And it's 6-1. See, I would think that would be flush, but I guess it makes sense that it's.
Yeah, so when you do get crossface, you don't want it going right against your potentially broken nose. That's usually what it's for.
Yeah.
So it's giving you that gap. So the crossface pressure just goes on the bridge of the mask and not your nose.
Which I'm sure feels
Oh.
awesome.
It definitely does.
I'm sure it takes all the pain of the crossface
Yeah,
away.
it does very little, except make you sweatier in there.
You can't have any peripheral vision.
And your peripheral vision is shot.
6-2 to lead
DeSanto is looking to ice this for Hills.
for the masked Tyler DeSanto. 35-17. The lead for Morris Hills. The host, Morris Knolls, would need to pin out to tie it.
Correct.
And then we go to tiebreaker criteria. DeSanto went for a shot, never finished it, now went back to his feet. You can see him have to reach and adjust the mask.
It's a constant battle when you have that on.
Are you wrestling the mask as well?
You are wrestling that mask the entire match. As we're saying that, he grabbed it again. All right, come on, Wagner's got to get a good shot off here. As I say that, DeSanto fires one off.
Yeah, DeSanto gets a great shot in as you say that.
Wagner's looking cement mix and or cow catcher there.
And they're talking about the equipment, a conversation between DeSanto and the official. And DeSanto is continuing to adjust that mask. And a stoppage now.
Saying he can't see.
I can understand that. You can see that
See the strap underneath has gone down to his eyes.
Yeah, it's not a comfortable feeling. Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition. They address the part of preparation that so many people ignore. And that's what you fuel yourself with before a workout, before a contest, before a match, before a race. Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition will come up with a plan that will help you get yourself in the best shape for whatever it is you want to excel at. Champion Athlete Sports
So do you
Nutrition.
think the Wendy's I'm going to get on the way home is part of the Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition program, or probably not?
Absolutely not, but
It's
it's
not.
probably where I'm going to end up too.
I saw a Wendy's down the street. I haven't eaten dinner.
There's an Arby's.
Oh, there's an Arby's right across.
There's actually some.
Look
good
at Zach. When he heard Arby's, he said, Arby's is a classic.
No, Zach, you can't leave until the match is over.
Run out, grab some Arby's.
Sit back down and work the switcher until that clock goes 0.
All right, let's see what Wagner can do here.
And you can see Wagner is going right at the mask right now. He's just
On
trying,
at it.
He's just trying to make DeSanto as miserable as he can.
Great
And now goes
shot
for
right there.
shot.
Keep those
The
toes
double
in. He'll get 3. He does.
Gets 3 just before they slide out of bounds.
Beautiful blast double. And that
was
got you out of your
explosive.
seat.
Got me up.
That was a blast double by you. You were up just as quick as they were.
Yeah, I know, because I couldn't see anything.
Couldn't see
past
the monitor. All right, 6'5". Probably going to cut him here.
Yep. We're making 7-5 in favor of DeSanto. He's in the red and white in the mask. 40 seconds to go in the second period. DeSanto had Wagner off balance for a second. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he caught him in the ribs with a shiver. Or
Wagner shooting with his arms a little wide there. He's going to tighten that up a little bit.
yeah, he's real wide. There he goes.
If he can scoot back, he can get a fall here.
He's got it perfect.
He's got it.
He's got it. There's the pin.
Whoa, boy.
Anthony Wagner of Morris Knolls with the pin with 8.3 seconds left in the second period.
And that's 3 straight falls.
190. Take a look at this.
Just drove straight through him like he did before. Wraps back around the head right there, which was perfect. Stayed in bounds. Finished him. 2 shoulders on the Resolites. Fall. All right, let's see if this is DiMarzio.
The lead is now 12. I got to think based on that
reaction
that it is.
They're looking for their hammer to ice this.
And it is Frank DiMarzio, Morris County champ at 190, wrestling 215 tonight, trying to put this away. He's against Dominic Thomas for Knolls, and he's going with a big shot.
Smart there. And he is looking to end this quick.
There's still a match to go, but if he gets a pin here, this place is going to erupt.
The visitors are going to erupt, and they are about to erupt.
There's the fall. 28 seconds. He's pointing at his left hand like he's wearing a watch.
And I sense the hey, 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 goodbye chant might be coming.
41-23, that clinches it for Morris Hills, the 6th straight year that the road team will win this match.
Unbelievable. Hills bumped up their stud 90-pounder up to 215. That was the move. They did have a lead at 170 at 90 with DeSanto, but it did end up working out for Hills.
And now Knolls erupts.
They're happy to see this guy for some reason.
Lucas Nagua, the hero of last year's match, who had the pin at 185. Last year they also started at 106, so 185 was the end of, or 285 was the end of it. His pin tipped it to Morris Knolls. This is academic. He is up against Madawan Ochoa of Morris Hills. A pin here by Nagua of Knolls would make it 41-29. That's as close as it can get.
Yep.
Out of bounds in front of the Hills bench. So can I book you for Hills next year?
I think you can definitely book me for this match.
Zach, you want to
every year.
You want to go to Hills next year?
This is just fun stuff
his
here.
Head, yes. And that gym's a little smaller, and
so we can cram them in a little more even.
Well, some of the shaking you see in the care, we were sconched in between 2 sets of bleachers. So there was fans on either side
of you guys. That's great.
And you couldn't hear. I mean, we're having conversations with them.
The more intimate the setting, the more I like it. I want people right on top of the mat.
Par Hills was a nice small gym.
Yeah.
No score here. Minute 10 seconds into the final match, 285. Morris Hills keeps the road team streak alive. They're going to win. It's just a matter of the final score.
Let's see if Nagua can give the the Knolls fans a little something to cheer for before we head out of here and get some Wendy's or Arby's. 26 seconds left, period number 1. Still scoreless. No one's really taken a committed shot yet. Nagua's kind of on his high horse a little bit, dancing around. Shuck attempt by Ochoa. But, again, no real committed shots.
Morris Hills will improve to 12-7 overall, 2-2 in the Northwest Jersey Athletic Conference American. Morris Knolls will fall to 9-11, 1-4 in the NJAC American. No score. They'll start neutral. No shock there with 2:85 on the mat.
Definitely no shock there. Who is going to strike first? And it's Nagua. Oh, he was in. He had an opportunity.
Had it, and he got up. He pulled himself off of that shot. I thought he had the single.
Yeah, he should have circled back. You don't want to get stuck underneath. So you take that shot, keep those feet moving, but circle around the back.
Still no score. We're coming up on the halfway mark. We've got an injury.
Nagua does look athletic and quick, so I'd love to see him finish that shot.
We're just in, looks like a brace there. Own a local business. You can be part of our coverage. You can support local high school sports and the athletes. How do you do that? You go to a team page and click on your logo here, or you send an email to admin@gardenstatehswrestling.com. We will send you information. We'll be in touch within 24 hours. And you do it now, and you're going to get the rest of this year, and it'll carry over to next season as well.
So, John, I am a Bergen County guy, as you know, so not much a Morris County guy. So explain to me that trophy over there. Is that for this match? Is that – what is this trophy right here over on the
that's for the match, I believe. That one's
referees
for the
are
match.
talking about it. One green technical violation.
Technical violation.
Fleeing the mat will be the call there.
Against the fans getting on him.
So Ochoa was now he's giving him 3 as well.
So it's 3 for the takedown and the tech violation. It's 4.
4.
For Nagua.
So now he should be
left in the second period.
Red should be down here. They got to pause this.
Yeah, and that's referee Piazza ran on.
T3, P1, 4-0.
Discussion between Brian Bollett and the officials about that technical violation. And now Nagua concedes the neutral.
I almost said official Mike Piazza, but he is not Mike Piazza.
That is not Mike Piazza. They get a little too close to the stands and the floor, and obviously in distress, Mathuan Ochoa gets up.
So yeah, as soon as any part of any wrestler hits the gym floor, they're going to blow that dead every time, even if your supporting points are still in bounds.
It's a safety thing.
Safety
and it
thing.
makes sense.
You're at disadvantage. You know, you're trying to get traction on a gym floor. That just ain't happening.
Yeah, just the soles are basically flat.
Flat.
Right?
Yep.
So you're going to have a hard time
You'll have
getting
nothing.
any traction.
You'll have nothing.
30 seconds to go in the second period. 4-1 in favor of Lucas Nagua of Morris Hills. Or Morris Knolls, excuse me. He'll hate me for life for that. Morris Knolls.
There's what he wants to do with that. Lift up that leg. It was the same shot. This one he finished. Got it up above. Got it chest high. Easy finish.
Nagua of Knolls. Now he's driving through, using his head like a battering ram a little bit.
Short time here.
7-1 in favor of Nagua after 2 periods at 2:85. Our last match of the evening.
So now you got the Morris Knolls student section going back and forth with the Hills students. And it looks like Morris Knolls has some teachers or some staff over there to make sure nothing gets out of hand here as this match ends.
Been in that situation.
I'm sure. Being being in schools, you know the deal. So they got 3 adults over there now.
Oh, yeah. I've been...
All we can hope for, no funny business as this match ends.
Exactly.
Everyone gets out of here.
Let's have a nice sportsman-like finish.
That's it.
And let's do this again next year.
Let's do it again next year is right, John.
And I mean, the rivalries that we've seen this week, have been awesome.
Nice job.
1 point escape by Nagua, and he's driven over and out of bounds. They're still inbounds. He's going for the turn. He has a leg inbounds. Now his second. They're still wrestling.
Still cold and neutral. I have no signal of threat. I think we're going to be still neutral here. We are.
Yeah, it's going to be neutral. Ochoa's toes hit the floor.
Okay. We're just talking about it. Ochoa's definitely winded. He's battling some injury. I don't know if it's that shoulder, would be my guess, but he's feeling it a little bit.
That's a lot of bracing.
That is. Let's see if Nagua can capitalize and get his team 6 here.
Eight to 1 in favor of Nagua. 1:10 to go in regulation. 285 pounds, our last match of the evening.
Both guys a little winded here. I'm looking for Nagua to pull the trigger again on that nice shot.
It looked like Ochoa was trying to turn to the referee and ask for a stoppage or something. Another 3 for...
Here comes the goodbye
Nagua.
chance.
Knew that was coming.
You knew it. 30 seconds to go.
1 point to Nagua. I believe that is stall.
Looking for a bow cradle.
12 to 1. 27 seconds to go. Adjust the head down. Coming up on 20 seconds to go. I think he's going to cut him.
He's looking for something big here.
He's not going to be able to get the tech fall with the time allowed. Now he concedes almost a reversal. No change in position. 5 to go. It's going to be...
And we're going to hear the Hills crowd now. So now they're already pushing the student sections away that way.
41-27. A major decision for Lucas Nagua, and it's a 14-point win for Morris Hills, and I don't know if it was that close.
I don't think it was. It was pretty much all Hills tonight.
Hills came out hot.
Yeah, they came out, won the first 3.
Right off the bat with the lower weights. The handshake line proceeding very orderly, which we're happy for.
Hills won 8 of the first 9 bouts.
And that's
hard to overcome that.
You can't overcome that.
And when Hills still had a county champ Hammer up in the upper weights.
Our sponsors for the season, Champion Athletes Sports Nutrition, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, and we're going to stay with the what's on the mat through the trophy presentation, and then we'll bring it to the Harrington Companies press box. Performance Trophies and Medals. I think they got a second read there, if that's okay. Estabilt Wrestling Club, the Garden State Athletic Network, the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, Legal Bay, and Serenelli and Associates. Tonight's sponsors include Harmony Heating, Brick 46, SG Elite Auto, Hibernia Diner, Bell Shivas and Bell Attorneys, Missy's Main Street Cafe, 100% Chiropractic.
Speaking of chiropractic, my lower back's a little sore. We did stay in that entire match.
Whose idea was that?
I think it was mine, though, wasn't it?
Was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's my fault. My back hurts.
It's all right. It's all right. You got the whole weekend.
Yeah, it's true. Super
You'll
Bowl.
get
We
better.
got it all going on this weekend.
Yep.
I think I'm actually off tomorrow, John.
I am too.
I have nothing going on in terms of announcing.
I am not announcing tomorrow either. Let me see if we do have anything. By the way, welcome to the Harrington Companies press box. Can we cut back to the mat?
Trophy presentation there for Hills. They're enjoying it right in the center mat. As the Knolls boys are trying to roll the mats up as quick as they can and get the heck out of here after a tough night on the Resolites.
All right, we're back in the Harrington Company's press box. John Kovach, Thomas Farquhar. Thomas, like we said, Knolls just came out and won. Just started winning and just kept winning at the lower weights. Run that down.
Yeah, so Hills came out. I mean, right off the bat, they had those 2 tech falls. 5 points, 5 points. 120, they got a decision, so they jumped out to a 13-0 lead. Then at 26, Knolls came out with a pin. We said, all right, maybe here we go. Then Hills runs off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victories in a row to win 8 of the first 9 bouts. And when you win 8 of the first 9, of course, most likely you're going to win. But they also knew they had a hammer lurking in the upper weights in DiMarzio. So they were, in their minds, already counting an additional 6. So they were feeling pretty good.
Now, Knolls puts a little string together at that point and tightens this match up. Luke Shiv is part of that run.
Absolutely. They put, 3 6s in a row. We had a couple team points there. Things getting a little chippy out there from maybe the fans, I think. We're not sure how the first point was deducted, but things were definitely hotly contested. Fans were into it, so there were some team point deductions, but thankfully it did not impact the match in any way. The Hills was too much for them tonight.
Hills
they really were.
Way too much. They looked very, very good tonight.
They just seemed to just roll out one solid, aggressive wrestler after another.
And they came out looking to build a lead. From the first whistle, they came out charging forward, and it paid off for them. Every
match I noticed that they came out hard. So earlier in the match, I was wondering if that was going to come back to bite him in any matches. It really didn't. Sometimes you come out too hard, you're too hyped up, start to gas out in the third period. Wasn't the case for them.
As the lights come back on and go back off and come back on again.
Look at that.
Get a little EDM going, and we can,
So any thoughts on hammer of the match?
It's tough to not go with DiMarzio because I thought that was a key in clinching.
He clinched it, he iced it, he bumped up a weight to do it.
I'd like to find somebody lower to give it to, but I don't know that I can justify. I think we're going to get
Smolinski
Coach
at a tough.
Brian Smolinski was a good match.
Smolinski was a good match at 44.
Talk to Coach Brian Billette, get his input, and then watch our social media.
But I got to say, before we go off the air, this was fun.
Oh, it was.
This atmosphere was amazing. From the minute I walked in this gym, actually, you know what? I was here an hour and 20 minutes early, and it was hard for me to find a parking spot already.
Yeah.
My wife and I drove up. I'm like, oh, boy, this is going to be packed.
Oh, yeah.
And it was. They brought it. Student sections brought it. It was just a great atmosphere. And like you said, sign me up for next year for this, please.
And you can see on the court right now the Morris Hills wrestlers and coach posing with the trophy. We're going to wrap it up for all of us at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Thanks for tuning in. Morris Hills 41, Morris Knolls 27. Have a good night.